Hey everybody, it's James Freeman, and today's video shows a man being arrested by the Belmar, New Jersey Police Department. Now there's been strong debate on both sides of this, and that's what I really want to get into. What's going on here is this man is trying to access the Atlantic Ocean in New Jersey to surf, and he's told that he's not allowed to access the ocean without a permit. The city claims that this permit pays for things such as lifeguards, showers, and the general upkeep of the beach. So essentially what the city is saying is, look, you have to pay a tax to access the beach. We know you pay income tax, you pay sales tax, you pay property tax, you pay a tax every time you fill your car with gas, you pay a tax to register your vehicle, you pay a tax to park your vehicle. And you thought that all of these taxes upon taxes were paying for public services. But it's just never enough. But the crazy thing about this video is that this guy did actually pay the tax. It's just that he initially refused to show the officers his proof of payment. But now the officers are so mad at him that even after he shows his proof of payment of the tax, the officers still tackle him and arrest him. And a huge portion of the population agree with the officers' actions. After all, they asked for his ID and he didn't give it. When an officer asks you to do something, you're just supposed to obey. In a public statement put out by the chief of police, she says, to be clear, Mr. Mahoney, the man in the video, was not arrested for not having a beach badge. He was arrested because he obstructed the officer's investigation by refusing to give his identification or pedigree information. Mr. Mahoney was also advised he was not free to leave and continued to walk away during the encounter. So in other words, the chief of police says he wasn't arrested for not having a beach badge. He was arrested essentially for failure to ID, she says.
I'm not going to ask you too many more times. You're not free to leave.
Am I being detained?
You are. And you take another step, you'll be arrested. I promise you. I promise you.
Because I'm surfing?
Yeah. Just come here.
No. We can talk to Harry Hartson about this.
Talk to whoever you want about it. You're talking to me right now.
I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm in the ocean.
Okay. Without a beach badge, though. So we need your information.
Because I'm not on the beach. You're allowed to access the water to surf or to fish.
You are?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you don't need a beach badge for that.
You need a beach badge to get onto this beach.
Not
This is a free beach. I'm not going to argue with you. You're going to provide your name and information?
No.
After this transaction is done, I'll email you the free access law, and I'll also email you Title 40, which regulates the municipalities to charge for the beach. Okay?
Great.
Okay, for the time being, we need your information. No? Okay. 726-52. You're now free to go.
All right. Good call on the road.
726 Belmar. I have one of your arrests for obstruction. 19. Drop the surfboard.
Sir, do not
Drop the surfboard. Drop the surfboard. Drop the surfboard.
You're illegally arresting
Drop the
me.
surfboard.
You're illegally
Drop the surfboard.
arresting me. Whoa! Hey!
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands. It's gonna be another charge. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands.
Stop! Don't
Put your hands.
Go away!
Put your hands behind your back.
No,
Put your hands behind your back.
What did I do wrong? What did I do
This is
wrong?
ridiculous.
What did I do wrong?
This is
Fighting with
ridiculous.
police.
What
Put
did
your
I
hands behind
do
your
wrong?
back.
Bro,
Put your hands behind your back.
what did I do wrong, bro? That's my fucking badge. I walked up to the shower,
Why
dude.
are you arresting him?
Bro,
Shut up! Get the fuck out of my face, dude!
Put your hand behind your back.
No! Why are you guys arresting him? His badge is
please
right
contact
here.
Harry
Put your hand
Hartson?
behind your back.
I will call Harry
Can you
Hartson. What the
contact
fuck
Harry
is this?
Hartson,
I'm gonna
please?
call
Put your hand behind
him.
your back.
Dude, I have my badge right
Dude, his
there.
badge is right here.
19th boardwalk. Still resisting.
Why did he have to take his name? He's been
Please let go of me. You are
What do you
you are
want,
literally,
10 more cops
bro.
and
You are not
another
allowed to
cop?
do
What?
this.
Dude, this badge is right
You are not
here.
allowed to do this.
Girls down
Please
the-
stop. Okay.
Stop! Stop!
Get her back.
Don't fucking touch me.
Put your hand behind your back. Put him on your back. Stop resisting. Put your hand behind your back. No.
What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
Get on the radio.
He has a
Hey, call Harry Hartson, please. I have a fucking badge.
Why would you fucking choke him? Because he doesn't have a badge. It's right right here.
Put your hand behind your back.
No, I have a badge. I'm not letting you arrest me, bro.
Why
Hey, stop! Ah, fucking assholes!
No, this is what happened. You have to do something.
This guy's a fucking jerk off.
Get off of him.
Hey, your career is done. Your career is done, bro.
Right, we got it too.
Dude, I have a fucking beach badge, bro.
Why? You're fucking freaking all of us out. We all fucking live here. Look at
Bro, can you please stop? You got these things so tight on me, man.
You're hurting.
Can you please fucking loosen it just a hair, dude? Come on, you're being ridiculous.
Clear the walkway.
I was walking to the fucking shower.
Get all of us fucking. I want to know where the head of the police department is.
Can you please fucking get off me, dude?
Why you guys fucking take a stand?
Yo, can you loosen it a little bit, bro? You're cutting my wrist.
We're getting up, walking straight off.
Sir, can you please
Clear that.
Sir, can you please
Clear the stairs.
a little bit?
Clear the stairs.
Sir, can you please
Clear the stairs.
listen to one of my
You're an idiot. Oh my god.
bro? Can you please give me, dude? My hands are fucking cutting off the circulation.
Should have thought of that before you followed us for 5 minutes.
Oh my god.
I was going to the shower. I had a beach badge. You're being ridiculous, bro. Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, you're under arrest for obstruction. Failed to produce beach badge. I just got here, so control yourself, all right? Gynic.
Dude, can one of you please loosen the back
Yeah.
my right wrist? I have.
Do you have anything on you?
No, sir, I do not.
You have nothing on you at all?
I have nothing. I have a bar of wax in my wetsuit.
Face scar.
Can you
Spread your
please?
legs. Face scar, spread your legs.
Can you please fucking loosen it a little bit, sir?
What's that?
It's a bar of wax. I just told you.
Okay, have a seat.
Can you please, sir? I'm begging you at this point.
Have a seat. There you go. All right. Go, just get in there. Hold on. Meet you there. Okay. Good? Yeah, man. Yeah. Okay. Resume your zones. I'm going in, okay?
Belmar Police, Officer Speakman.
Officer Speakman, hey, I have seen recently that your department has been catching some flack over just doing your jobs, and just wanted to call and tell you thank you for your service, sir.
I appreciate that, sir. Thank you.
Did you see the incident of the guy on the beach being a real butthead, let's say?
I cannot comment on anything about the incident, sir.
Cool. Well, I appreciate what y'all are doing. I'm also looking for numbers on how many people have been killed or seriously injured as a result of not having a beach pass. Would you, off the top of your head, know how many people have been killed or seriously injured as a result of not having a beach pass in the last year?
Sir, do you need any police assistance?
Well, yeah, I was trying to have a conversation with you as a police officer and put some information out there for the public to help them understand why you guys do what you do, and God bless you for it. You know, if it weren't for police, it would beat the shit out of people for not having a beach pass, am I right? And that's important. That's an important role in our society.
In a press release statement about the incident, Chief Tina Scott said, "I would like to provide the community with some additional context regarding the arrest made on the Belmar Beach on Tuesday, August 20th. I have viewed the officer's body-worn camera footage that shows the interaction between Officer Braswell and Mr. Mahoney and the events that led to his arrest. During the week, officers received multiple complaints regarding surfers illegally entering the beach across the dunes. The gate attendants requested that these surfers to show their beach badge. However, their request went ignored. On this date, the officers who were assigned to the beachfront conducted a check for daily and seasonal badges. The borough is aware of some misconceptions of the law that have been circulating prior to the subject incident, but seem to have gained additional traction since. Pursuant to NGSA 4061-22.20, all municipalities bordering the Atlantic Ocean have the right to charge reasonable fees for the purpose of maintaining the beach and bathing areas and for providing facilities and safeguards for people using such areas. This is so notwithstanding the right to access afforded by the public trust doctrine and the requirement to pay a fee applied to all persons not otherwise subject to the exceptions of the statute. Surfers are not the subject of these exceptions. The public trust doctrine is a legal doctrine that states that the public owns certain resources, and the government is responsible for protecting and maintaining them for public use. The doctrine is often used in the context of water bodies such as lakes, streams, and navigable waters, but can also apply to other resources like wildlife and land. The doctrine originated in 1215 as part of the Magna Carta, which sought to limit the power of the king. And essentially the problem was that the king kept saying, it's the king's forest, it's the king's deer, it's the king's river, it's the king's ocean, everything is the king's, and you don't get to use any of the king's property without paying the king. And so essentially that was what it was meant to stop, was the king basically telling everybody, look, everything is mine. Everything is mine. And essentially it's this goes on to say that it's since been shaped by courts, which have found that the public uses of sovereign lands can be flexible enough to accommodate changing public needs. Or in other words, the king can indeed once again tell you that you can't use the king's land, and that if you're going to use the king's land, you gotta pay the troll toll. These are the types of excuses that are consistently used by government. No, we're not restricting your access to your land. We're protecting your land from you. We're not restricting your access to your land. We're just telling you that even though you already pay taxes that are supposed to pay for the upkeep of these things, you have to pay yet another tax, which we're going to call a beach pass. It just doesn't seem to ever end. Taxes upon taxes upon taxes upon taxes. And if you should happen to use the king's property without paying the king's tax, Mr. Mahoney got to find out what happens when you try that. The funny thing is, Mr. Mahoney actually did pay the tax. Oh, but you know what? He disrespected the king's men. I guess the question becomes, for everyone, where is your line? Is it a tax on the tea? Is it a tax on access to the Atlantic Ocean? Where is your line? And I suppose that the question for those in law enforcement is also, where is your line? Once upon a time, being a tax collector, enforcing the king's arbitrary rules was a very, very dangerous job. And while police like to pretend that their job is very dangerous today, it's not. Most of us are very docile and compliant. Their job is not very dangerous yet. And so I think that if you are in law enforcement, I think you ought to start asking yourself, how far do you think you're going to be allowed to push the people? And I'm talking the average, everyday majority of society, middle class, working class citizens. How far do you think you're going to be able to push them? I don't know. I really don't know the answer to that question. You may be able to push them to the point of loading them up on train cars and putting them in a gas shower. They may submit to it. But there's always that chance that at some point, someone, somewhere, or even a group of people might end up having the courage to stand up to you.